Hey guys, I usually field a lot of questions with regards to Infiniti M's, and I think one of the most common questions that I get is this Infiniti M56 for sale? The answer is typically no, but I think my old answer had always been, it is for sale, everything's for sale for the right price, right? But in this video, I don't know exactly where to get one. It varies. It really varies. But I'm posting this video because I wanted to advertise something. I'm advertising a buy-sale site. I created a Facebook page because we had quite a lot of success with the Infiniti FX50 group that I created. Because there are many different places to get these cars. Kind of many different places to get them, but they're not really abundant. The Infiniti M is pretty rare. You don't see too many of them on the road. The Infiniti M56 is another level of rarity. And so I created this group specially dedicated for the V8s. So the M56 and the Q70 V8. That's a 5.6 liter Q70. And let's put it like this, as much as I do get a lot of questions, right? And I don't blame people for reaching out to me because I think I'm one of the few people who post Infiniti M content on YouTube, at least on a more consistent basis. And not only that, this specific vehicle over here, one of my older and more popular videos was titled Infiniti M56 Sport Fully Loaded for Sale. This is the vehicle. So as much as over time I changed the title of the video, if people watch the video, it still sounds like if it's a for sale video. But I changed because I realized that at the time I just wanted to get a different color. I wanted a white one. I realized that keeping a black car clean wasn't for me, but I know it's funny. It's funny. I know it really is. But I wanted a different color. But then being more involved with the M community, I realized that getting an Infiniti M56 with the specs I wanted and everything else, the right price, mileage and all that, it was going to be pretty tough. So I decided not to sell it. And yes, over time I ended up owning other Infiniti M56s, but I just decided to just, if I want something, I'll just go ahead and get it. So I think I bought this one with like 70,000 miles. This one over there, it's got close to 300,000 miles, 294, 295. This one has got like 80 or something like that. So it does vary, but I guess in sourcing all these different vehicles, I've realized there's one thing. One thing's a fact. I can never get an Infiniti M56 locally to me. I got this one 1,000 miles away, 1,500 miles away, something like 500 miles away. So there's always going to be effort to get them. And when people ask me, okay, I get it, you're not selling that car, can you tell me where to get them? So the one answer is not close to you, most probably. If you can't get one close to you, lucky, and I'm very happy for you. But usually because of the very different things I'm looking for, I have to go far and get them. So you can check for these cars on Car Gurus, Auto Trader, Cars.com. But I realized that an Infiniti M56 is not a Toyota Corolla. You can't just pick something and make it go. And again, it's not like a Lambo, it's not a Bentley, who knows. But still, they're rare enough that I feel like people are going to be willing to travel for the right deal. And so I came up with this group, and the purpose is, if you see a cool vehicle and you want to sell it, so let's put it like this. If you sometimes look for Infiniti M56s, and you come across a cool vehicle that you don't want to buy for yourself, or maybe you want someone to go look at it, post it up there. Let's see what people know about it. Sometimes people know about the history. If you're selling a car, instead of posting it on Craigslist and having to struggle with your local, low ballers telling you how much they don't know about the car, but how much they think the value should be, why not post it in a site that's full of enthusiasts, and that way you can actually hopefully gain more value for your vehicle. Likewise, if you are looking to buy a vehicle, maybe listing them on such a site would be of a better value to you than just looking randomly out there. And so that's the whole purpose of this group. It's supposed to be, forums kind of do this, and sometimes there are a lot of forums for Infiniti M's, right? And sometimes they're for sale, or maybe I'm just looking to sell, testing the waters. Those posts just kind of get mixed in with everything else, all the other noise that goes on in forums. So I wanted something dedicated to selling and buying Infiniti M's. I know, because I look every once in a while, not as, having three in in my driveway. I'm not looking too hard these days, but I know that there are not too many out there. That's one thing I know for a fact. I think maybe right now, maybe 15 M56s and Q70s would be. Now, the number might be a little higher. I really don't know. That's like going by car gurus. And as I said, I haven't really checked. I don't know what today's numbers are, but I know they're not all that common out there. So this group might be a few exclusive, but, and maybe not active. On the other hand, it might be very active and people would always post in it. I don't know. Right now, I just want people buying, selling, and interested in the trade and the values of M56s coming together in one place to post things. And I think the other thing, I'm open to it if it becomes a different group that discusses, hey, why is everybody selling the M56s if they're so nice? Why are they getting damaged at such low mileages and things like that? But talking of which, I do have another group for that, and the group, it's dedicated to the Nissan VK56 VD engine. And why they fail. Is it a timing chain, high pressure fuel pump? I'm not really sure where that's going to go either. The group is there. I just haven't posted anything on it. But I think eventually, I love these guys. I love M's. And I feel like they get a really bad rap because of, most times, improper maintenance. And sometimes they do fail even despite the diligence of your maintenance. So I think over time we'll figure out what's going on. But in today's video and in this group that I'm advertising, it's been live for a little while, by the way. I don't know. I don't know why I just created the group, and then I said, well, maybe I'll keep looking for M56s and we'll see how it goes. And I think I've decided, M56s seem to be pretty tough to get, so let's talk about it. So I hope it makes sense. I hope the group serves you guys well, whether you're a buyer, a seller, or just someone that likes to keep an eye on the market, whatever your interests are. But then here's another part that I'd like to kind of talk about. So I've been active on Facebook. I've had a Facebook account for a long time, but active on Facebook very, very recently. And I've realized there's a lot of movement, but especially being on as a member and even as a moderator in groups, I've realized there's a lot of scam out there. There's a lot of fake accounts. So what I usually do, I do my best to make sure that these guys get removed from groups, banned and blocked or whatever. Please do your part. Whenever you request to get into the group, answer the questions. Make it look like you're a real profile, because the people that manage the groups probably won't let you in, and maybe you're going to be a good asset. So just give it some effort. Show that you're able to work in the group. And it's just a few questions, honestly. Not too many questions to be answered. Probably 2 questions, honestly. So sometimes when you make a request and zero effort towards what's going on here, zero effort towards answering the questions, kind of puts you at a disadvantage. But hey, so that's all I wanted to do in this video. It was just going to be an ad, or maybe publicizing that I have a group out there. And if you're interested in the market for M56s, jump in. I will do my best to include a screenshot of what you would find if you searched on Facebook.